Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and that is a brand new Backdraft Cobra. Yeah, she is black and she is beautiful. I really like the yellow stripe going down the center, looking sweet. Now, the exterior of the car is actually a little bit lighter black than those stripes. Believe it or not, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but maybe one or two light shades lighter on the stripes, which is super cool. I mean, it really gives you something to look at and talk about. You can see this one's actually got the blackout package, so everything that would be stainless or chrome normally is all blacked out, looking good. You can see those Restomati headlights there. They look like bug eyes, looking sweet as can be. That black is just glistening under the lights, man. Get this baby outside. You're gonna draw a crowd wherever you go. As you look down the side of it, she is straight as an arrow. Now, this is the GTR body. She's got a few more vents. They've opened up the side here a little bit, let a little more air in, let a little more air out. That vent in the back is just a little bit different also. Very, very cool. They've got paint protection here on the hips, which is super cool also. And then there's a little bit on the top of the door, so when you're laying your arm on there, you're not scratching up the paint. It's got 4-point harness in it. They've got that yellow stitching in the interior, which is really looking cool. Of course, we got the backdraft symbol and the seat. We got the yellow shift knob, the yellow on the gauges. We've got all the carbon fiber dash looking good. She is pretty as can be. Of course, the roll bar is blacked out. The trim on the taillights also blacked out. The bumperettes are also blacked out. I mean, they've done a cool paint job on this thing. And then these stripes down the side are actually silver. I know they may look white on camera, but those are a light silver color. She is one sweet machine. She's got a Roush 427R under the hood also. The dyno sheet says 600 horsepower. This thing is gorgeous, guys. Now, we own all of our cars here at Vanguard, and a lot of you may be thinking, what does that mean to you? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's go backdrafting. Shelby Cobra, baby. 427 stroker under the hood, making a bunch of horsepower, sounding amazing. This black car with those, it's kind of got like a black ghost stripe. They're just a little bit different color with that yellow bumblebee stripe down the middle, man. You want to talk about a little badass? This is badass right here. Matter of fact, my dad would have called this Billy Badass. I don't know how he ever came up with that. Tremec transmission, upshifting and downshifting nice. Whoever's in this Cadillac waiting for me to come to a complete stop before they'll go. Now we got the Aunt Millie's truck in our way. We can deliver this baby anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will explain to you how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. You know what's really cool with this transmission is you really don't have to think about it, especially upshifting. It just goes exactly where it needs to go, man. So cool. Now down here on the dash, super cool gauges, look at that. And it's carbon fiber dash, which is super cool too. I'd love to have you come visit us. Check this baby out in person. We sell most of our stuff sight unseen on the net, but we do invite people to come visit us, so please come visit us. And if you happen to see Tom or I at a car show or one of the other crew, come on up and see us. It goes a badass Challenger right there. That's one of our cars. Convertible, it's got a big old Ray Barton Hemi in it. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do. And if you have, I want to thank you. We're over 1 million subscriptions right now. We're well on our way to 2 million. We're gonna post every car that we get in, which is somewhere between 20 and 40 cars a month. So we always have new inventory coming in. So check us out often. We're close to the airport. If you wanna fly in, we'd love to have you. We're pulling up on our shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath the Backdraft now, and man, is it clean under here. First thing you see is that beautiful aluminum tank and that beautiful TIG welding they did on it. Isn't that gorgeous? Now this is an RT4, and you can tell by the 8.8 center section and those lower control arms. The RT3s had the BMW suspension out back. This is similar to the Mustang suspension, all custom. You can adjust it every direction. There's adjustment here, there's adjustment here, there's adjustment here. 355 gear, posi of course. Then we've got the Tremec 5-speed trans here with the explosion-proof bell housing, the hydraulic clutch. It's got a hydraulic throwout bearing is how that works on this one. We got a high torque starter on here. We got an aftermarket oil pan here, painted up, looking good. Of course, all the frame members and everything are all painted up good. And I think I mentioned earlier in the video that it's Superformance. This isn't Superformance, I'm sorry. This is Backdraft. At Backdraft, they build all these cars over in South Africa, so all the suspension, the body work, everything is done at the factory. You can see these big disc brakes up front, there's disc brakes out back. It does have the BMW style suspension up front here. It does have power rack and pinion steering. Now the nose of these cars is really close to the ground. Make sure you keep them off the curb. You don't want to scratch this baby up. They got the little bumperettes that they used to use back in the day when they had that dealio. It went like that, lift front end up, and then you could change out the tires. Up front here, we've got these blacked out wheels looking sweet. Now the knockoffs, you knock them off towards the front of the car to get them off, and then that center cap will give you directions on how to loosen it. That wire's on there for good looks. That's what they used to use back in the day. And let me see, I believe these are 245/40 18s up front. You can see that the pipes are all blacked out, looking good. I love that blacked out look. We got nice paint everywhere down here, beautiful welds on the frame. Everything looking sweet. Then out back we have two 95/40 18s, and the same thing goes on the knockoffs. Knock them off towards the front of the car. It doesn't matter whether you're on the left side or the right side of the car, they all get knocked off towards the front. Let's get under the hood. All right, we're under the hood here. We got Roush 427 power. Now the way they make these 427 strokers is they start out with the 351 block and then they put the stroker crank in them to get the 427 cubic inches. It's got a big Holley 4-barrel on it. It's dual feed. It's vacuum secondaries. It does have an electric choke on it. Looks like it's got an MSD set up on the distributor and the coil. You can see everything up front here is all polished up. The water pump, the timing cover, the alternator, the power steering pump. They've blacked out the overflow tank here for the radiator. A big electric fan keeping it nice and cool. Everything under here is all black, looking good. It does have power brakes, and I did mention a power steering, so power. Everything just looking absolutely beautiful. Love those valve covers, love the Roush air intake here, the air filter. They even put the stripe on the bottom side of the hood, which is super cool. Guys, give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motors Park this little dream in your drive.